Hi, beautiful people. I hope that you're having an amazing Wednesday. Okay. I feel so much better today. All right. I'm not going to be live long. Let me see. Sorry, I had y'all waiting for a bit. Let me get comfortable. I have my collagen water right here that I forgot to stir. And I'm ready to go. So we're getting closer to my 2 years of sobriety, you guys. And it's just crazy how things have changed. What's good, Robin? What's good? Oh my God, I can't pronounce your name. Denzel, is that it? So that's what it is. Now I titled this show "Is the Gaslighting for Me?" Because hey, Robin, hey, member. Because one thing I don't like is people playing in my face. Not just playing in my face, but playing in other people's face. Okay. Now, I am highly capable of understanding people. That's the best thing about the sobriety shit. I am clearly in my right mind. All right. And the last thing I'm gonna thank you, Bridget. Hey, Peach Tea. Thank you. I'm excited, you guys. So I'm just like, woo, ready to do some cheers and stuff like that. I'm excited. Wait, let me go on mute real fast so I can get comfortable. Thank you, Peach Tea. We're doing the damn thing. And with that being said, I can't really go in on these streams because most of my new subscribers are coming from the sobriety type stuff that I talk about. So we've got to be accommodating. But it's okay. We're going to get to this live stream because I'm talking about the gaslighting. One of the best things about being in my right mind is I can understand you. I know exactly what you say, and I'm very selective of where I go and what I listen to. But to this morning, I decided, you know what? Yeah, no, I like it over there on a spaceship. I love the commentary and stuff like that. But I don't like how things are twisted. And I don't like for anyone, I don't care if it's a spaceship, I don't care where it is, I don't care if it's people in my own damn life, because I get it here too. Okay, when I hear something and I'm comprehending and somebody want to tell me that I didn't hear what the hell I said, and I see this online a lot. These people online, a lot of these people want you to see something, hear something, and they want to tell you what it means as if you cannot comprehend. So I'm going to share something for thank you, Water X. That got me all shy and shit. I want to share something for educational and for use purposes only. And the reason I'm visiting this is because I just be in chats minding my business. And that's my problem. I shouldn't be in, I should be focused. Now, a situation was brought up, and for some reason, this weirdo keeps bringing up MU in different streams. It was another stream, and then when I address it, because all you have to do is leave me out your shit. If you are dealing with somebody else, you deal with that. I do not have to be a part of every situation. As a matter of fact, I haven't been a part of any of these situations that's happening online, and I love it. I love being on the outside, just being able to give commentary on other stuff that I see. Okay, so the thing is, the aftermath of wanting this whole thing to be about me, I'm going to play it and then I'm going to talk about it. And it's not because I'm mad or upset at anybody. It's just because I'm really tired of people telling other people that they need to believe bullshit that's not true. And for some reason, just because somebody has a platform or whatever, they think that it's like you see something and they're like, no, that's not what you see. It's not really like that. All right. So let me play just the audio of it for educational phrase purposes only. Hey, Alexis, MU, always love it. Honor, sis. I love your hair. It looks so good. Oh, thank you. I'm trying. I'm trying to, do things a little different. So I appreciate you guys. Let me play this for you. And we'll go on from there. We got to do the fair use. All right. FYI, Uber boys, y'all not beef sector, running Q, attacking RNY. That's the live stream. You guys could go over there and listen to it. I'm just going to play this part of it because I know what the hell I heard.
Apologize to that bitch. Are we serious? How you bow down to a bitch you said got your kids doxxed? We're more mad at Tracy for doing the doxing, but not at the bitch who told Tracy who you said told Tracy to do the doxing. No, I'm not fighting your motherfucking battles, bitch. I said that.
Hey, Ricky.
Yeah, hey, it's Sassy.
Thank you, Alexis. Oh, wait, I got to go back further, I think.
Who used to be an Apple mine out of spite of me. I don't want to hear this shit. You went and apologized to a bitch that you said had your kids doxxed. You had me fighting this bitch and Tracy over your motherfucking kids, and then you went and apologized to that bitch. Are we serious? How you bow down to a bitch you said got your kids doxxed? But more mad at Tracy for doing the doxing, but not at the bitch who told Tracy who you said told Tracy to do the doxing.
Let me stop right there. She's talking to church lady. Later, when I addressed it, like, hey, leave me out this shit. And everybody's like, oh, she's not talking about you. She damn well was talking about me. Later, they tried to say it was Clyde Diva. It was not Clyde Diva that she was talking to. It was a big deal with church lady. Church lady was a friend of this person, if y'all don't know the story. And she went on and had a battle with me, all right? Had a battle with me over her kid, saying that I had this person dox her kid. That was never Clyde. So what I really didn't appreciate was the backlash that came after. And that's why I said, you gotta protect your peace and your space, because people will tell you that you're crazy. They want to throw like fucking rocks and shit. Hey, free thinker, and hide their hands. Oh, thank you, free thinker. Yes, copy it. Ugh. Let's listen.
No, I'm not fighting your motherfucking battles, bitch.
I said, yeah, hey, it's Sassy. Hey, so
I know exactly what the hell I heard.
Shut up. Just shut it up, Pizarro.
I'm gonna have to fast forward this.
It is your panel, so I guess I shouldn't be so rude. But anyway,
exactly.
I correct myself. Just chill out. This is not about me and you today. It's really not. It's really not, darling. What's up, Intel? Snoop, I have a question. I apologize for a slight turn, but I just want to be clear because I wasn't at MHB. But the streets are saying that you were over at MHB saying, fuck the beef sector. They also said that you were trying to assist him in some way to dox some members of the beef sector. I'd like for you to speak on that very clearly. Did that happen? Did you say fuck the beef sector?
Thank you,
so
Bahala.
why are you here? I'll drop down and listen to your answer.
Okay. I woke up this morning screaming, fuck you bitches. But I don't remember telling him that. I woke up this morning screaming, fuck you bitches. But what I told him, I will never assist in like how y'all love getting with an ex-nigga of mine or any nigga that I used to fuck with or a bitch that fuck on my ex-nigga and link with my mother.
Is she talking about Clyde right there? And that's what I'm saying is people want you to sit there, take their BS, okay? And when you call it out, they want to change, they want to rewrite history, change the narrative. It's not me that bothers people. Other people are bothered when I respond. So we're not playing those games. That's why I said I got to protect my peace, protect my energy. All right. But I'm just going to listen to this BS. But she's not talking about Clyde right here. Thank you, other side of 40, sister. This whole thing gets weird, y'all.
For playing in my motherfucking face, I would never do y'all like y'all did me. I don't fuck on my ex-nigga and link with my motherfucking out something I should have did to get back at all you bitches for playing in my motherfucking face. I would never do y'all like y'all did me. I don't dox. I don't need to fucking help MHB with nothing. And he got people that I actually was cool with, or actually am cool with, that he was going after too. No, I told him that I don't think that he should do that. I also told him who I was cool with or who I wasn't, and that I wouldn't be participating because I have a real fucking job.
What's the date today? Anybody know?
And I have my receipts to prove. I don't have to. If I was going to dox a bitch or if I was going to get involved, it would have been way worse than the bullshit he did. We all know that. Like my plans and plots, they plan and plot. It ain't that serious. Even though I should have.
She wasn't here when you addressed it, child.
Oh, no.
I have to fast. I'm the 24th. Thank you, Water.
Situation because I just looked at it like.
Thank you, Faith.
People even ask me or question me, knowing that if I want to get at any of you hoes, I do it my motherfucking self. I've never.
What's the date today?
Y'all allow bitches to
24th.
get paid and be paid protection against me. I don't have to get no nigga to come against y'all bitches. I fight by myself. Every time. Y'all have to do the jumping. Y'all have to do all the stuff. It just was funny to watch how y'all motherfuckers get that karma. Y'all jump me, but y'all let that nigga talk to y'all stupid.
Okay, let me fast forward this.
But now I ain't gotta help him though. I think he was doing a good enough job. Their YouTube lives without either mentioning me or just being in the company of the likes of me. They knew that once they got up here talking shit about me, I was gonna say something.
Thank you, other side. Hey, Tesla.
Yeah, this literally took a whole turn.
Another whole nother turn. That's that demon. I told you that bitch is the devil.
Hey, Mama Cynthia. Okay, let me go on mute with fast. We gotta fast forward this.
Your vibe was totally different when I tuned in.
But I ain't no.
Hold on, you guys. Because this shit got weird. And this is the part I'm talking about that bugs the shit out of me.
I must have misheard again.
So now they're saying, oh, she wouldn't talk about MU, blah, blah, blah. I don't think the chat's up yet.
I don't know. She said she wasn't trying to talk with Snoop up here, but there she go. Okay, I'm going back on mute. Oh, hey, I must have misheard it then, Pizarro, but I ain't no liar. But I thought that's what she was talking about. But no, you're not a liar. No, you're not. I just thought that she was in that moment. I thought she was talking about Clyde because that's what made the relationship, stop. But has she not been talking on the phone to Clyde about me? None of this would even happen. Are we gonna skip over that fact? No, I'm not skipping over that fact. I'm just pointing out because MU is in the chat. It was like, why is she being brought up in the conversation? I thought she was talking about MU too, but I didn't know. Yeah, I just thought that she was talking about Clyde, not MU, because you and MU are not on that level with each other. I don't see that. Yeah. Yeah, but don't deal with MU on that level. No, I don't deal with either one of them. I'm saying with you and Clyde, it's like, because this came out, you and Clyde was able to put aside the situation, and she is back. Let us stay back there because I'm not gonna keep arguing. Bitch, now, you know I can't keep her back. Well, I'm gonna jump down until she gets Pizarro. At the end of the day, I will continue to talk about my business. That any of you bitches do to me, y'all don't get that privilege to tell me who the fuck I can tell my business to. What the fuck she talking about? You shouldn't have did it, bitch. Or you forgot how we really got here. Because you was sitting up discussing me with another nigga. But y'all bitches stay playing a motherfucking victim, right? Why they motherfucking B sector gave you that pass? Bitch, you don't get no pass in my book. Period. You shouldn't have fucking brought me up. Are you not talking about that? I don't give a fuck who gave the number. Bitch, it was supposed to be about business. But your messy ass running up, talking to that man about me, bitch. And got mad because I said something about it. I should have checked you first, ho. I should have called your motherfucking
Thank you so much for the cash out. I appreciate you. Thank you.
You only want to be married when it's fucking convenient. Fake ass bitch. You can find something else to do because as long as you speaking up on me, bitch, I'm going to be here.
I'm going to say this real quick. What's interesting is, now Church Lady, I have no issue with Church Lady at all. As a matter of fact, I am going to speak on her in a second. What's interesting is you see right there how they tried to change the narrative. Like, wait a minute, we're talking about Clyde, and then how easy it was for Church Lady to be like, okay, that's what you're talking about. No, you heard what you heard. She didn't mess with Clyde's ex, blah, blah, blah. And this whole delusional rant right here is exactly what it is. And you don't need people to interpret shit for you. But, like, move on. Church Lady responded, and she damn well knew what she was talking about.
Lame ass bitch.
Thank you for the cash out,
y'all. I
y'all.
talked about my business, ho. At the shit you did to me. It's so funny, Miss Pizarro, because I'm about to fucking snap. It's so fucking inconvenient for these bitches to fuck over me, and then they become the victim. How, Sway? How? How you think you gonna keep fucking over me? And
I can't stand with the voice. I'm looking for something in particular.
That punk ass shit you keep running off the panel. Bitch, I ain't scary, ho. I run. Please get into what you was gonna say.
I might have to go on mute. I want you to hear one more thing, and I'm gonna move on from this. I don't care about that delusional rant that just happened right there. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. Hey, Shelly. Hey, such and such.
What did you hear? What did you hear? This wasn't about her shit. You assumed that she was talking about you. But nobody talking about you.
Now, Abigail, for some reason, always wants to address me. Now, did y'all not hear what I heard? Did y'all not hear? Did anyone understand that? It was clearly about me. But when you call the shit out, and I wasn't even disrespectful, I said, why am I in this? Why? Don't bring me up in this mess. I'm not trying to go back. Didn't anybody dox anybody's kid for me? I'm not a doxer. But then you have this great grandmother with nothing to do wanting to dress MU. Let me tell you something. Number one, I'm not going to argue with the faceless troll. This person has issues. That's like this person is older than my mom. Listen, I'm not age shaming. There's nothing wrong with being 60, 11 years old. That's not my issue. My issue is when you got somebody 60, 11, 100 years old trying to address somebody else. And the problem is they don't have enough to do. And the only reason she wants to bring me up to supplement her motherfucking Medicare, okay? And bring me up because this had nothing to do with her. And I find it interesting that you got these busybodies, and when I'm sitting up there, it's okay for everybody to disrespect, misunderstood. But when I respond, then it's number one, she did bring me up, period. Call the delusional stuff out. Let me tell you something. You don't need to interpret stuff for me. Now, Church Lady was a good friend, period. You can't do her the same way you do me. She don't have my background. But do you notice how the narrative with Church Lady is, wait a minute, you cheated on your husband. You got to listen to Pizarro's live stream. You were a bad friend. She wasn't a bad friend. And some of these people want friends that they don't deserve. Okay? They want you to treat them like gold when they're not even plastic and shit. Okay? You can melt them. Okay, well, I guess they are plastic because they're fake as hell. They can't stand the test of time. But let me say, I'm not going to start preaching right now. But let me say this. These people want friends that don't know how to be a friend. Because in these messages, you don't see Church Lady dogging anybody out. I'm going to call a thing a thing. Hey, Just Read. Hey, Demon Soul. I'm going to call a thing a thing. Now, all of a sudden, to try to make it seem like she deserves the treatment. She was a good friend that was there for somebody, didn't even go in hard. She found out that she had some recordings about her. Her so-called friend was talking about her to somebody else, that somebody else played the messages of it. There's no way to dispute that. But instead of working it out, you unmod her, trying to embarrass her. And now you're talking about her kid being slow, which I don't understand. Are you grown ass women that don't have kids that want to talk about another child? That shit is weird, delusional. And I don't care how pretty you try to package it for YouTube, it's weird. That child is not slow. That child could probably spell better than the person that is insulting that child. It's weird. Okay? I did not have Church Lady's child doxed because I don't dox. Damn sure is not doxing no fucking kid. Sorry. I'm not calling her kid a fucker. I'm just saying, like, I'm not dogging no kid. Kids are a gift. And they'll be here a lot longer than us, hopefully. But my point is this: we all mess up sometimes, and we all misspeak. Thank you, Playmaker. But own that. Don't try to make it seem like this other person. All Church Lady cares about is her family, her husband, being a wife, and God, whatever. All right. But to try to demean her, you want to say that she was cheating, that she was calling somebody else's man. No, you gave a person a phone number because Church Lady is talented. She sings, and you were trying to hook her up with something. And now because you were on some fuck shit, you want to twist it. I don't like that shit. I don't like it. It is what it is. People, do shit for YouTube and try to change the narratives. But let me go on because I got to finish this so we can move on. What happened to my phone?
And she started to make the damn stick. She just wants somebody to talk. What nobody talking about you? Baby. She brought you up. Hold on, Miss Paula. She brought you up this second time because you put that comment in the chat and said, "Why are you being brought up?"
So I'm asking, why am I being brought up? And you notice when MU says something, they're trying to make it a big deal, trying to make it seem like I'm attacking this person. Now, not to mention this person in question, okay, that needs to move on with her bony ass life, addressed me over on Lemon's platform. I was not even talking about her, saying I'm whining and all that stuff. I'm not whining about stuff. If I call you guys out for some shit you say about me and you're trying to put me in a situation, I'm going to call it out. You don't get to say I'm playing victim. What you need to do is you stop playing victim and stop bothering people, because if I choose to respond, you're going to fall apart. That's all I'm saying. And I don't need Abigail's great grannies or a fucking army to back me up. Me and my 5'4", 130 or something pounds. Add a little bit more to that because I'm squishy as hell, right? I don't need anybody to stand with MU. MU been standing by herself the whole damn time, with people lying, talking about, oh, they had my back, they had this, they had that. No, they had commentary. And now because I'm not their commentary, they make shit up like this bullshit. Because I know good and damn well when somebody is talking in a situation that has to do with me and they want to twist it. And all I did was call it out. All right? That's all it is.
Church Lady being cool with her.
Becky, right to be told. Right, just read.
With her option and fuck with her. Church Lady even admitted, I wish you could do the same like Church Lady did, that she thought that Snoop was talking about you, but Snoop was not talking about you. Snoop was talking about Diva. When you type that in the
right,
chat,
Mama Cynthia.
Before I even explain to you, you had more comments after that about the girl. So she ain't gonna crack she ain't gonna gather me. I mean, I'm just saying, girl, you trying to be invited on the time.
All right, I'm bored.
Baby, this story here.
Let me make sure this lady don't address me anymore. Okay, we got to move on from this. Number one, y'all know I'm not going into that narrative with this person that always tried to mention MU to make it seem like people are stalking her and infatuated with her life. No, I have a beautiful life sitting over here, but I'm not sure why. Again, if I got great granny punani and shit like that, okay, if I had grandkids spit out of me, I'm not gonna be great grandkids at that. I'm not gonna be worried about somebody else. And for some reason, this person keeps addressing MU. You know why I don't? One time we did go toe to toe because I don't know what happened. Y'all know I get mad and I hit a link, right? But I'm not on that kind of energy right now. I'm on this peaceful shit. But we gotta move on. And my point is this: it's the gaslighting for me. Church lady had every right to say what she said. You know, when you were a friend to someone and you're treated a certain way, this person has mentioned her on several platforms after the fact, but then they want to play victim. I can't with that shit. So let me move on to something else. All right, I said what I said, but are we clear on that? I was brought up. They were not talking about Clyde. They were talking about Clyde later. But the shit, that storyline is the most boring, dry, dead storyline. Not the church lady storyline, but the whole, this person got with my ex. This person did that to me. Beef sector don't support me. Y'all got to stop calling folks in the beef sector. Let's move on to something else. Now, I'm looking at this shit. I don't even fuck with Jay. I mean, I'm sorry. I can't be cursing because I just told y'all about me being a Christian and all. But I don't even fuck with Jay Wilson, right? And I'm watching this stuff with Jay Wilson and Kimmy and S. Hutchison and all that kind of stuff. And his wedding invitation. My only thing is this. Y'all know when a person be lying. Let me go to something real quick because some of y'all don't follow the beef sector. But I happen to be friends with some of them and I can't help but listen in sometimes. Let me go to something. I'm going to say this. I find the wedding thing interesting. And when somebody lies a lot, I don't try to figure them out. Now, when it came to those invitations and the wedding with this particular person, I got to come up with another name for her. Motherfucker, I ain't mentioning these people on my platform. But when it came up to the wedding thing, I remember when I was invited. But then when I asked about it, this wedding, whatever, and the date changed twice. And then I was told she had already gotten married. So I'm just wondering if the dates lined up to when she told me she got married and then she went on this cruise for her honeymoon. Right? And I was like, oh, and I was told not to say anything. Y'all know I'll take y'all secrets to the grave. But was that all a lie? Because at that time we were not really friends, just cordial. But she knows I'm good for a gift. But I want a registry. All right. So I'm like, all right, because I'm not trying to pick out this gift. I want a registry. And then when she was like, oh, the wedding had already happened, or the marriage, sorry, that they just did something real quick and it already happened. I'm like, oh, well, congratulations. I'm happy. Oh, you got a man, blah, blah, blah. And we celebrated that stuff. So I don't know if that timeline lines up to what's happening now. Do I believe that Jay Wilson doxed anything? No, because I knew about that stuff. Now, I'm not a doxer. I don't put stuff out, but it just doesn't make sense to me. And I don't see Shelly going along with just anything. So the whole thing just doesn't make sense. And I'm just wondering, why are people, how do we get to this big age when now we need people to tell us what to believe? Some people have a problem lying, period. They're pathological liars. They always have to win. And if you don't go along with their narrative because their narcissistic views, then you're the problem. And I'm just saying this. Online, you run into a lot of narcissists because the internet, they get their narcissistic supply online. They could come online and pretend to be whomever they want to be. And that's why you have these people that you meet and they're nothing in life. They're a bunch of nobodies. And I'm saying that because when you live your life lying, let me tell you something. You don't just come on here with your wig on backwards and shit when you come out here all dialed up, but a narcissist will. Because if you call that narcissist out, the first thing they don't like to be told they're wrong or that they're lying. They keep up a facade. And if you break that facade, they break character. Right? And the best thing to do with the narcissist is not let them rewrite history, not and call them out in their life. You don't even have to drag them. They will drag themselves. Hence their camera slip. Okay. Now I'm not gonna drag right now because I'm making a point and there is no emotion in it for me. I don't fuck with Jay Wilson, but I'm not gonna lie on a person. Jay Wilson cannot be lying because not only was I told about this wedding, she told me the other people that she told about this damn wedding. But she then said she was married. Jay Wilson does not, even with all the stuff that he's done, okay? It's not about MU. The story does not add up. And let's say that he did tell somebody about the wedding, which I don't believe for a second he doxed her. Where's the damn registry? She mentioned it in her members only. There was supposed to be some link or some stuff. Everybody was like, it was not a secret. So now it's the story. But these narcissists, her stories don't even make sense. She tells major lies on a lot of people. I'm sorry I'm not looking at the chat right now. She tells major lies on a lot of people, but because she's theatrical, she'll get a remote and shit. I almost grabbed a remote and points it at the camera and tells these big lies. People are not there to hear the truth. They're there to hear a story and to be entertained. So the rest of you that's trying to speak the truth, you're talking to the wrong audience. They're not trying to hear you because you're messing up their entertainment. We know the story does not make sense. We know that she's going to hide until the next big story comes out, hence the Miss O. The Miss O happens to be somebody that she already had an issue with. So the moment that the Miss O hit the spotlight, which she knew good and damn well, okay, she has fucking, let me tell you something. I could tell you everything that's happening in that damn members only if I wanted to. I ignore this shit. She already knew this shit that was going to happen with the Miss O, okay? But I can't go into that because then I'll have to tell you my source. I can't do that. So strategically, and I told somebody online, she could say during her life if she wants to, that this was going to happen. I said that. I said this story is going to come out. I didn't tell her the story, okay? The story is going to come out. She's going to come out of hiding and go live. I told her that. And she's had a problem with this person. I said, just wait. And what happened? The story came out just like I told her. So I don't know. I hope that, S. Hutchinson is not shocked. I'm just saying, I'm not saying it was her, but I'm just saying. I did mention to people that this was going to happen with her. And the reason why is so she can camouflage what's really happening in her life, hide under the missile, make it seem like there's some problem. And I was surprised about her and why that one caught me off guard. But the whole thing is a delusion. And it's a delusion to cover up lies. She did not mean to have that camera slip. But the problem was, I don't think she expected Jay Wilson to put out the receipts that he put out. And in her response to S. Hutchinson, she came out here looking crazy, right? Not prepared to show stuff on her phone, but she was trying to cover some stuff up. And I'm just saying to stop letting these people gaslight you. They are narcissists. They are con artists for a reason. That's why they have these records. You don't just get kicked out of Walmart because you are a good citizen. You get kicked out of Walmart because you have issues that made Walmart kick you out. And they accept every damn body, okay? You got all kinds of criminals and stuff going in and out of Walmart, but this one particular person with the backwards wig, they're not letting her in. That's all I'm saying about that. Stop letting these people play in your faces unless you like it. If you like it, just say you like it. But don't go asking for receipts. Hey, Sleepy Lounge. Hey. So none of the stuff with Demon Soul really was that big of a deal as far as, hey. But it becomes a big deal when somebody's trying to make it a big deal. She really just came on here. She speaks about other people like content creators. We do talk about content creators behind the scenes because we're giving some commentary. That's it. That's all. Let me drop a link in case y'all want to come up. But that was pretty much my commentary. Now, I did. I'm done with my stream. Did y'all understand what I was saying? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all could follow me. My point is this: people want to gaslight. I get gaslit all the time where I hear something and when I respond, it's no misunderstood. You took it the wrong way. Nah, salute, Sabi Lounge. I didn't take anything the wrong way. I took it exactly how you said it. And when I question y'all about it, it's like, oh, she's crazy. Oh, she's playing victim. Spam. And all kinds of stuff. No, I'm not playing victim or nothing. All right, I made sense. And we all know that when a person comes out here and he lies a lot, you don't need, thank you, Mama Cynthia, you don't need anybody to tell you what the truth is. Reset, I took a breath for you. You know what the truth is. The shit don't add up because it doesn't add up. And by the way, marriage is public record. I don't care about anybody's relationship. I congratulated her when she said she was married and then she went on a cruise. Okay, I congratulated her, whether I like you or not. Now, I have to take the same advice I gave you, Lenore, and that was to focus on my own damn commentary. And I need to stop going in these spaces to where they want me to look crazy and sound crazy, and where great grannies are going to try to jump on platforms to get a moment with misunderstood. I need to follow my own advice and focus on the people that are here for me, because I'm clearly capable of understanding. And the shit with I don't know what to call Kimmy, so I'm going to call her Kimmy right now. It doesn't make sense, and I don't give a damn who makes live streams about me or mad about MU, because you know what? I'm just going to make commentary out of it anyway, so I'm not worried about that happening, all right? Don't worry about MU. But I'm going to call a thing a thing. All these people are not lying, and she's so quick to throw somebody under the bus, but you're dealing with a bunch of narcissists. You're dealing with a bunch of people that need to appear right on YouTube because they need those cash apps and donations and those memberships. And the only way they're going to get that if they can have a sacrificial lamb, deep so, or people like her. Or I've been there too. I'm not dogging on Diva Soul. I am saying that because I have also been in that situation. They need somebody's life to make commentary about, to shame them as if they're better, to sit on this high horse and judge them so they can pretend to be holier than thou. They may post a few community posts about changing their life, but nothing has changed. The only thing that has changed is that they will choose a different person to make commentary about, to judge, to belittle, to try to humiliate and make it seem like they are better than that person so they can get a cash app, a click, and a view, because that's what they need to feed their narcissistic supply. That's why they're like, oh, the numbers, but the numbers ain't paying your bills. Okay, I don't give a shit about that because I pay my own bills. I'm just happy to, I'm just giving you some commentary. But that's what you get. But more important than the money, more important than that, that's why some of them don't have their life together, is the, oh God, I hope this is the right word, accolade, the applause, the, oh, we love you. They don't love you. They want you to entertain them. And the moment you stop entertaining them, they're going to flip. The moment you have somebody in your circle that does not go along with the get along, like Jay Wilson, they were close, but Jay Wilson's like, wait a minute, where's the receipts? The shit ain't adding up. So he decided, wait a minute, I can't go against Shelly because Shelly came with the receipts. So what happened? Now he's a doxer. Now he's telling people's wedding invitation and stuff like, putting out wedding invitations and pictures of rings. No. He just decided to stand for what's right. And that's what happened with S. Hutchinson. The moment S. Hutchinson said, wait a minute, I rock with you, but I can't rock with this. It wasn't that I had a moment with her on my panel or anything like that. I had a conversation and I had my receipts lined up. And S. Hutchinson's like, wait, you need to talk to her. You need to talk to her. But the moment it came for S. Hutchinson to have to choose between backing a lie with Benz or going along with this person, then it became a problem with S. Hutchinson. All right. Oh, let me look at the chat. Okay. I'm done. I probably said too much already. Thank y'all for the message and the cash apps. Y'all love me. Stupid. I know that Shirley's going live. I don't know if she's still in the chat, but y'all, you can't. Do I have a moderator in the chat that could drop her link? Because we're going over there because MU, I got my puppy at the spa. He's not a puppy. Getting fluffed up right now. And Blue's mad at me, my poodle, because he's at the spa right now. And I had to drag him there. He was cranky. But, wait a minute. What did Just Read say? Okay. But see, there's one thing with diagnosing someone with narcissistic personality disorder or something like that. But then you can say they have narcissistic behavior. Those are two different things. Narcissists are very selfish people. So I'm using it in that sense because even though I went to school, I cannot diagnose. We know that. But they have those personality traits, and the internet, number one, narcissists are drawn to empaths like me. But I'm super empath. Whatever. That's another story for another day. I'm an empath, and narcissists are drawn to me because we're caregivers, we're advocates. We speak up for the underdog. That's an empath. Me. Okay. And several other of you. And narcissists are drawn to us for that reason. They are. And narcissists flock to the internet. So you see a lot of people with these big ass egos, but you meet them, they're the most neediest, crybaby-ish people you ever meet. And they're miserable online and they curse you out if you disagree with them, but that's because their online persona does not match what their life is like. So there's an imbalance there. Stop giving these medical terms to these people and call them what they really are. Liars. Say it with me. Liars. It's clouded. All right, y'all. Let me look at the, hey, Mary, let me look at the chat. So I said all that. There is no, thank you, Trinigal. There is no hate or anything over here. I'm just calling some stuff out and just shedding some light. At the end of the day, wait, I almost said before. At the end of the day, I had to keep myself in order in mind. But what I'm not going to do is let you tell me something that's not real. I don't need anybody to interpret a damn thing for me. If I see something, we can have a conversation about it, but you're not going to make me think. Let me tell you something. If I see shade, I'm going to call it shade. It's not sunshine. It's shade. Okay? I feel that shit. They will lie, steal their own mama under the bus if they can get a cash dollar app. That's right, Mama Cynthia. It's true. But what I find entertaining is that these people, especially, when you have like a lot of people in your chat, a lot of, you have this large audience, people give you a lot of passes and they do not call you out the way that they would call somebody with a smaller platform or a smaller audience, because they want to feel popular. They want to feel part of a group. And not only that, you guys, it's not just that. You invest in people when you're spending time with them, so you want to think the best of them. And that's why you see people getting away with murder and all that kind of stuff. They could do the most despicable things, but once something even slight is said about them, they fall apart. They want to curse you out. They're the most sensitive people. The egos are very fragile. Thank you, free thinker. Okay, Mom, sit there. Their egos are very fragile, and when you disagree with them, like, I think Shirley's about to go live. Let me finish. Their egos are very fragile. They cannot handle the actual disagreement. They're going to make it seem like you're wrong, you're crazy, and the audience is going to go along with them because they've invested that time. They really believe in that story. Not only that, some of them will have a members only, and they'll tell you the story ahead of time. So when you hear it again in the chat, it's almost like a brainwashing or whatever, or documentation. That might be the wrong fucking word. Let me not get fancy. They'll tell you the stuff in the members only. So when you hear it again, you believe that you know the story because y'all talked about it and you have the insight. No, they're just telling you so that way you can go in the chat and back them up, even if it doesn't make sense. But I'm not trying to bring myself up. But when this person had lied on me, talking about I slept with all these people in the military, knowing, or in the Bahamas and all that stuff, on some beaches, I was live streaming. Everybody like, that's right. I gave all these pictures to Rob Brack and Octavius and Buddy Lee and all that kind of stuff, just lying. I don't know what's I don't know which is bigger, her lies or her. Never mind. I'm not dragging. But I'm just saying, even though it didn't make sense, and I had people calling me saying that they were there, but yet they stayed quiet. None of that shit never happened. I'm telling you, people just want to be part of a story. They want to fit in. But I didn't get to this big ass age to fit in with anybody. And honestly, that's quite boring. So I'm glad that I make people upset. But at the end of the day, I'm here for people like-minded that are free thinkers and that's able to call stuff out, or else don't paint somebody else as the one that's wrong just because you want to cover something up. All right. I love y'all. I'm out of here. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I will catch y'all. Oh, shit. I forgot to look at my chat. But y'all got the point. All right. So y'all doing all right? Did I make sense to you guys? I think I am not going to revisit any of this. Let them talk, man. Let them be upset. Sometimes they need to be upset. All right. So if they're mad about me, I won't know anyway. Let me look at y'all. I like the hair. Okay, you guys didn't really say too much. Oh, Mary Pratt, I hope you feel better. Free Thinker says I have growing pains. Don't say. All right, I love you guys. I'm out of here, and I'll see y'all on the YouTube streets. Have a great day. Bye-bye.